Hello, my name is Brian Rotuno and I'm the academic principal at Boston International School. Would like to welcome you and thank you for taking time to watch the video today. Our Early Years Center comprises students who are as young as 18 months up to 4.5 years old. Students are able to be immersed in the IB curriculum. This is the gold standard of curriculums, and we believe that it is the very best opportunity for our students to be able to learn. Additionally, they also take a look through the Reggio Emilio approach of teaching and learning. So the environment really becomes the third teacher for them, and they are able to learn both through the teacher, the co-teacher, as well as through the environment, through Explore and through a play-based learning. Students in the early years are able to have a homeroom teacher who teaches English, as well as a co-teacher that teaches in their mother tongue, generally Mandarin, and then students who are Korean or Japanese are able to go off twice a week for Korean and Japanese lessons as well. All in all, we are very happy with the learning that goes on in the early years. We would invite you to watch this video in order to find out more. Thank you.
Hi, I am Miss Jai from the Toddler's Panda class. Nice to meet you. And now we are picking up the kids, the lovely kids, and we will walk with them to our classroom. Normally, we will begin our picking up kids at 8 o'clock at the main gate. When they arrive, we will go outside and to pick them up. Normally, we will listen to the parents if there would be any special points, like the grandparents will say, we carry a cotton vest in their backpack, and please kindly remind him to put it on when he takes off his jacket. We will say, okay, we will remind the kids as well as the teachers. And then we will encourage the student to say bye to their parents and to their grandparents. This is a good process to help them to develop the cultivation of good manner. And then we will walk into the campus to do the temperature checking. And then we will walk into our classroom. During the walking to our classroom, we will do a brief talking, like what did you eat for the breakfast? What did you do during the weekend? The kids are encouraged to share us some funny things, like I ate some porridge. I went to a park with my parents. When we arrive in our classroom, we will help the kids to take off his backpack, and we will encourage the kids to take the water bottle from his backpack by himself and put it away. And if the temperature is a little high, we will encourage him to take off his jacket.
And when every children step into the school, first we will take his temperature. If the temperature is normal, then we will run next. We will use the torch, see the eyes, mouth, or nose or hands and skin complication. And if all this normal, then we will give them a stamp. If these both are okay, they can go outside to play. And if your children need take a medicine, you may need help us take fill out this medication snap. It covers dosage, when and how to use this medicine.
A good morning routine is very important for our students' development. Children tend to respond positively to structure, and having a predictable classroom routine will show students what's expected of them each and every day. A good morning routine gives students a constant opportunity to share their feelings. But most importantly, these daily morning meetings allows teachers to build strong relationships with students, and classroom management starts with positive relationship building. A typical morning routine consists of the following. Free exploration time. This gives students an opportunity to connect with each other before the day starts. We will then play a cleanup song where students can follow our essential agreement. We do an attendance check. This allows students to speak up and confirm that they are present. We sing our hello song together. And then we review our essential agreement. We have a question and answer session, and we always invite our friend Bob to ask some difficult questions. We sing a song together about the weather, about cleaning up, and then we get ready for the day to start with our next activity.
At Boston EY, our unit of inquiry looks like this. We don't teach children. We guide them to make their own investigation and draw their own conclusions by providing them with tools and concepts that will help them understand the world better. Our units are aligned with our whole school continuum, which means that children can review and expand their knowledge and experiences through different lenses and depths. Children in EY aren't just learning words and phonics, they are also learning how the world looks, sounds, tastes, feels. In our UOI classes, we like to use a variety of activities and resources that cater to the different learning profiles and teach us about who we are, how we fit in our surroundings, how we interact with other people, animals, and plants, and the ways in which we are interconnected, and more. The transdisciplinary approach in EY presents a great opportunity for teachers of young children to ignite a spark in them, a spark that will help them question everything, that makes them wonder and dream, that inspires them not to give up on challenges, and drives them to always continue to give their best. This is where the journey of raising and educating the next generation of world leaders begins.
Our Chinese curriculum is a combination of radio curriculum and international IB curriculum. We pay more attention to children's process learning, allowing our children to constantly find and solve problems, emphasizing the process of students acquiring knowledge. It helps that our children can become a person with an international vision and compatibility through exploration and learning, who can reflect on the whole learning process and solve problems by themselves. Children, as a member of society, should enjoy the same individual rights as adults. Teachers should fully respect them, pay more attention to the child center, believe that our children have autonomy, originality, plasticity. The radio curriculum also emphasized that our children have 100 languages. They can express themselves, express their ideas through words, painting, action, music, drama, image, sculpture, as long as they are not too restricted. Our teaching view is mainly manifested in the implementation of the program teaching method. The plan is an in-depth study on a particular topic. Teachers observe children carefully during activities, make professional evaluation of children's learning, document children's development, and display children's work. The growth process of our children is documented everywhere. Each of the child works deserve being respected as valuable. We believe our children's questions and interests are a foundation for learning experience. We believe all the children in the world are competent, curious, and creative.
Hello everyone, I'm the EY PE teacher. I meet the kids 2 times per week. We do PE together, and in PE class we have 4 units because we need to connect with the classroom. In these units, we do locomotor skills with the kids, and the kids can practice their locomotor skills in PE class. For example, we do running, throwing, jumping, hopping, and we also do some gymnastics and movement to music. In gymnastics, we do some rolling, for example, egg roll, forward roll, or pencil roll. And in movement to music, we can do some locomotor skills with the music. So students do warm-up game in the beginning of the PE class, and we also do some stretching. In the middle, we play some hard game for them. At the end of PE class, students can make their own games. Then they share the games with each other. Safety is also very important in our PE class. We need to remind students how to take care of themselves, and they also need to know how to take care of each others. And we learn how to use their equipment safely and which part of their playground is safe. All kids enjoyed our PE very well. They love PE, they love sports.
Children's healthy diet is a constant topic to every school staff and parents. In strict accordance with the Ministry of Education, the State Administration for Marketing Regulations, the National Health Commission jointly issued School Food Safety and Nutrition, Health Management Regulations. BIS strives to improve the food safety level of school canteen and ensure our children's food safety and nutrition. We take 1 meal and a morning-afternoon snack system per day. Our professional nutritionists make different recipes every week. Make daily food samples reserved for 48 hours each day. Also completing the tableware disinfection work. In order to enhance our children's appetite and eating habits and etiquette, the teachers will first introduce the delicious lunch to our children ahead of time. Also, our teachers will have lunch with our children together, observe their diet at any time, as well as evaluate the appearance, taste, and quality.
At our school, we care about the children's well-being. That's why after lunch, the teachers remind them to brush their teeth, go to the bathroom first, and then give them some time to digest the food before taking a nap. We will turn off the lights, close the curtains, and play some smoothing classical music to create a comfortable and relaxed sleeping environment for the children. EY children are still very young, so it's necessary and beneficial for their physical and mental growth to make sure they replenish their energy and let their brains rest after all the morning activities, so they will wake up and be ready for the rest of the day.
In early years, we teach children to recognize the letters and to get a better grasp of the basic sounds of English. The general idea is to get children to follow the continuum of the IB curriculum. When kids are old enough and when they are ready, we teach the sounds in the specific order based on Jolly Phonics program. We do activities like having kids using different loose parts and objects to make letters, drawing letters using different materials. These activities help children develop their fine motor skills. We also use TPR, Total Physical Response. This helps children improve their gross motor skills. Kids also learn simple poems and rhymes. Poems
help children develop their creativity, imagination, communication skills, and pre-reading skills. We teach children the foundational skills. We want them to understand how books work, how to read. We teach literacy in the context of stories. Even though kids may not be able to read the whole book, but they can recognize letters and simple words. In EY, we have designed a special phonics room with different stations, where children can be exposed to different games, materials, and activities.
Hi everyone, I'm Cindy. I'm so excited to introduce our Boston Explorers program in your early years from EY3 to EY4. This after-school program wants to promote the activities that enrich the existing daily school times through the development of the three main components. It includes gross motor skills program, fine motor skills program, language program. In the early years at BIS, we want to highlight the importance of nurturing healthy relationships from a young age. Therefore, the program is designed to promote interactions within other children while developing social skills throughout a variety of activities that involve different areas of growth. Firstly, gross motor skills program. Gross motor skills are those which require whole body movement. It involves the development of the larger muscles in the arms, legs, and the torso. Throughout the development of gross motor skills, children increase spatial awareness, body confidence, and the social skills while playing and interacting with others. Secondly, fine motor skills program. Fine motor skills are those which require the small muscles in hands, fingers, feet, and toes. Throughout the development of fine motor skills, children can explore different textures in a variety of materials that will allow them to improve pencil grip and handwriting skills. Art plays an important role while developing fine motor skills. Creativity and sensory exploration enrich this process. Thirdly, language program. Language can be explored and developed in so many ways. Language skills are essential to enable children to interact and communicate with others.
Hello everyone, I'm Miss Amy from Toddler's Panda class. Every day we say goodbye to other kids by singing the songs or nursery rhymes related to what we are learning in the classroom. This is also a good way to help them review. In order to keep all the kids safe and well organized, we let them to hold the circles one by one. When we arrive at the main gate of the school, the kids can go parents when they heard the teachers call their names. If some parents are late, we will stay with the kids waiting for the parents and chat with them to avoid feeling unhappy. For the new kids come to our school, we suggest Daddy and Mommy come to pick up the kids in person. That is a good way to let them feel safe and happy. We try our best to let every kid feel happy as well as they come every day. Some parents will talk with us at the school main gate as they are wondering how's the school life about their kids, so we will have the short conversations with them about how they eat, how they sleep at school.
The Early Years Center at BIS is located here on our main campus connected to the International School in Wuxi, China. We're here in the new district at a beautiful location surrounded by trees and clean air and parks. Our school uses teaching approaches that incorporate elements from both the International Baccalaureate and the Reggio Emilia approach. The IB is a well-known teaching approach that is used in schools all over the world, and we incorporate different elements and different learning skills that help the children to become better learners and to have the abilities to go out and to pursue knowledge when they go on to their further education and the rest of their lives ahead. The radio approach comes from Italy and also places a heavy emphasis on teaching the children to inquire, to ask questions, and to be inquisitive and to find out more about their world. Both these approaches are student-centered, which means all of our teaching puts the focus on the child. They're at the center of everything we're doing, and they have more ability to have some control over what they're learning and to be able to influence and decide aspects of what they're doing in their classroom. Our students come from all over the world. We have students from many different nationalities who speak many different languages and come from different cultures. And we also have staff who reflect that international diversity as well. Our teaching staff are very professional and very dedicated to learning, and we are all driven by a passion to create the best possible education for our students. In our school, we use English as the communication language in our everyday learning activities, and we support our children in learning English by using aspects and methodologies from English as a second language teaching, and also things like phonics and general learning skills like that. We also provide home language learning for the children. That is, children can go to a class several times a week where they can continue to develop their first language that they speak at home, whether it's Chinese, Korean, or other languages. We have a number of different extracurricular activities available to the kids so that they can be more involved in the school community as a whole. They can learn about different kinds of interests and hobbies, whether they're sports, maybe some academic disciplines, arts, things like that. And we have a great diversity of different events going on, like Halloween parties, Christmas, different holiday celebrations, and activities that sometimes are able to get the parents involved and get the students to interact more with each other and with their families. We invite you all to come here to take a look, to visit our campus, and to join us when the time's appropriate and become part of our learning community here at BIS. Thank you very much for joining today's online open day.